Hey guys, Ivan here, and in this video we got a prejudging of the open class at the Arnold Classic UK. If you guys don't know already, I'm not home. I'm in Turkey with some of my competitors at the Balkan Championship, so that's why I didn't bring my camera with me. There is no FaceTime today, but I'm still here to make a video for you guys and to tell you my thoughts on this show. And it is a pretty freaking interesting show. I don't want to say it's a really cool show, a really good show, because it's clear as day who is going to win this, but it is interesting to see that Martin is not even going to place second here. It's actually, well, I can't say it's between Andrew and Brandon, because it's not between anybody. It's Andrew's win, easy, and then in second we'll have Brandon Curry, because he is in the center of the call out. And yes, this is a very good Brandon Curry. You guys know that I usually praise the judging in the IFBB, but I told you guys this. At the Arnold Classic, Ohio, Martin should have placed below Brandon Curry. They never gave Brandon the opportunity to go against Martin. They never gave them a call-out. If they did, they would realize this at the Arnold, Ohio, but sometimes it takes a little bit for these judges to figure out these things. For example, at a Mr. Olympia, they gave Samson the victory over Martin, but then they realized at the Prague Pro that Martin was still better that year, and this year, Brandon is obviously better than Martin, but I would say that Brandon either improved from the Ohio or stayed the same. He was also really good at the Arnold, but this is probably the worst version of Martin Fitzwater of his career, or at least in his recent competitive career. And where your mind goes, your body follows, guys. You cannot force these things. Your body will not be able to get in shape to peak if you're not there mentally, and we all know where Martin was mentally. He was in a dark and a strange place, and that's what his body looks like. Now, Brandon Curry, I don't want to say he's fighting for the win here. Andrew is just dominating this show. It's not even funny, but Brandon brought it, man. And some guys are saying that he looks better this year than at his prime. I don't see this, because I think he lost on his silhouette. He looks better in the side shots, maybe bigger and more conditioned, but in the front shots his legs look smaller, his waist also kind of looks a little bit bigger, and from the back you can see the main difference. And also, why didn't he get freaking bigger trunks? Where did he get these trunks? They're covering, the half of his ass is basically not covered. And it just makes his lower body look softer than it should be. Like, nobody really has shredded upper glutes. That's very, very rare. Very rare. So you covered that part with your trunks, right? And he found some V-shaped trunks, and basically his entire upper glutes, his ass crack is open, wide open. And I mean, there is no ass crack because he's so lean, but you get the point. Like, nobody looks like this on this stage, and just looks weird. And it makes his back look smaller and his legs from behind even smaller than they are, but they were always super small. So no, Brandon is not in contention of winning this show. It's not close. Andrew is annihilating this one. Now, is Andrew in good condition? I don't know, guys. I don't know if I would say that. He looks good. I don't want to say he's off, but is he shredded? Is he peeled? Well, I would say he's just good enough. I think he could be still drier, but for this show, he didn't have to be any leaner than this. Martin, however, worse, man, much worse than the Arnold, Ohio. It feels like he didn't care about this show. He couldn't have dieted for this show. And his body, even if he tried, his body wouldn't cooperate with him. He was too lazy to shave off his beard. You know, if you're going to call that a beard, his peach was, whatever you want to call this. So it doesn't look neat. It looks like he didn't care about himself in the last couple of weeks, and it shows in his body, in his face, and not just the facial expressions, but the fact that he didn't shave his attempt of a beard. So yeah, Like, Martin was not at his best. You can see it from the airplane. That's how we say it in Serbia. So yeah, not a very good Martin, and obviously he's not even gonna be top 2 here, guys. Top 2, and he's somebody who was supposed to win the Mr. Olympia in a recent future, like one of the competitors that is next in line to win the biggest shows. But here he is fighting for the 3rd with freaking Patrick Moore. Guys, Martin Fitzwater is fighting for 3rd with Patrick freaking Moore. And he beat him. At least he managed to beat Patrick Moore, but he didn't manage to beat almost 50-year-old Brandon Curry, who is competing for the last 25 years, still managing to beat this kid, basically, who is, again, supposed to be the best in the world, or one of the best in the world. So yeah, I mean, I didn't expect Martin to really bring something crazy because of what happened to him. He lost all of his income, all of his sponsors. His stress is at the max level. Hadi, however, managed to fight through that stress and to bring something pretty good to the stage. But Hadi is a different sort of a beast, man. Martin is still a young kid, still pretty immature. He's not the type to go through this kind of trouble and be unfazed. But it is what it is. He failed to deliver to this show. Brandon brought it just good enough to surpass Martin. That is very much off. And if you guys still think that Brandon is at his best now compared to 2019, or compared to 2019, 2021, is it possible the competition these days is that much better that an Andrew Jack that is pretty much off can win this kind of a show against somebody who won the Mr. Olympia like 6-7 years ago? 6-7, right? So yeah, I don't think that's the case. I think Brandon looks more impressive, more freaky in the side shots, side chest and side tricep, but in the front shots and the back shots, no. But again, against these guys right here, he looked great. I mean, he beat Martin. That's a huge success for him. And he's definitely beating Patrick Moore, but that's really not his level of competition. Patrick Moore brought it. Like, for himself, being top 4 at this show is a great achievement. But as far as like the winner and the top 3, yeah, guys, not a very exciting show, to be honest. Hadi was out, Nick was out, and it's really difficult to make this show super interesting because there is no battle here. Let's be honest. It's easy win for Andrew Jack, and yeah, that's gonna do it. He's gonna win basically $1 million from these 2 shows. I think this show is $250K, and the previous one was $750. So yeah, $1 million for Andrew Jack. What do you guys think about? Is he going to win the Mr. Olympia, or it's gonna be maybe Samson? And also, what do you think future may hold for Martin Fitzwater? Do you guys think he's done? Do you guys think he's going to come back and look better next year? Is he going to find new sponsors or new avenues to make money in bodybuilding? Whatever you guys think, tell me down below in the comments. Stay tuned, guys. Tomorrow, I'll make another video for the finals, of course. But again, no FaceTime this entire weekend. So, guys, you can take a break from my face for a little. Tell me, guys, if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. See you soon. Hear you soon. All the best, and bye-bye.